This is obviously Harris Dickinson's first time writing and directing. I just don't know how you were able to get anything done looking up into his like piercing, beautiful eyes.
That's
Feels
why
so
you're
good.
not the actor, Senna. But
I'm a big fan of him.
we are so excited to be joined by the star of Urchin, Frank Dillane.
Hey, I'm Frank. I play Mike in Urchin, directed by Harris Dickinson.
What is a no-notes perfect movie to you, Frank?
You know what? I really loved One Battle After Another, Paul Thomas Anderson's new film. I loved that film. I thought that was so much fun, man. I loved that film. I hadn't seen a film like that in ages.
Let's talk about your film. So the movie's been out for a couple weeks now and has been so warmly received.
Do we get given lunch?
You don't get lunch. You bring your lunch.
I didn't bring lunch.
How are you feeling about all of it?
Yeah, man, I'm just very happy that it's been received well. It like resonates with people. I always think if a movie, if you think about it the next day, that's the mark of a good movie, and people seem to be thinking about it the next day, which is what I asked for, really.
One thing about Urchin that I really loved is it just shows how intelligent and sensitive people can do terrible things out of desperation when backed into a corner or by addiction. What was it like embodying someone so complicated, both victim and perpetrator? How did that feel?
We all have these kind of conflicting ideals within us. Poverty and desperation has its own language. Mike's situation often requires a certain like resourcefulness and a certain toughness that is difficult to then scrutinize as a middle-class person sitting in a nice house. The wealth divide is getting bigger and bigger these days. It's really not so far away from all of us. The situation that ends someone up on the street is very mundane, very boring. The stories are actually a girlfriend left me, you know, and then I lost my job. A medical bill, you know. That's not to forgive bad behavior, but I think just as an actor, if you're playing someone like that, ambiguity is an interesting thing to play, I suppose.
This is obviously Harris Dickinson's first time writing and directing. What struck you most about his approach behind the camera, and what quality do you most admire in him?
He knows what he wants and he knows what he doesn't want. It's like sport, isn't it? You know, the good managers know how to communicate their ideas and get the best performance out of a player. It's the difference between a good manager and just a fan who's like, fucking put the ball in the back of the net. Like, what's the problem? Defend! And Harris is a proper dreamer. He's a proper visionary. I'm so excited to see him play John Lennon. I just can't think of anyone else who has the shoulders for that part.
Down on their luck characters you can't help but root for. We wanted to name a few more from a few movies and then get your opinion on how you feel about them. Adam Sandler in Punch Drunk Love by PTA.
Yeah, that's an amazing character. Wide-eyed, sensitive, conflicted innocence that Adam Sandler just plays so beautifully, and it's so real.
Al Pacino in Dog Day Afternoon.
Yeah, just the panic that he's under, the stress. And again, desperation has its own language. It's his most vulnerable character.
Joaquin Phoenix in The Master.
I love that film. This sort of like animal quality and his bloody-mindedness plays up against Philip Seymour Hoffman's sort of intellectual philosophizing about the world, and Joaquin just comes in like a fucking animal. I think it's one of the great films. I feel like it's up there with The Godfather and stuff. I've loved talking to you guys. Thank you so much for having me.
All right, we appreciate
Thank
you.
you, brother.